Today on Reese Dixon, we are making a 12 Days of Christmas inspired Tower of Presents. Hi everybody, it's Teresa with ReeseDixon.com. Today I am going to make a Christmas decoration, as if I don't have enough of those around here, right? But there's no such thing as enough Christmas decorations in my world. So I'm going to make a little something to go with my 12 Days of Christmas tree. That was one of my first themed trees, and so I like to come up with ways to kind of freshen them up as the years go on. I was at Joann's Fabric and Craft, and I found this little kit. This is by Die Cuts with a View. You can find it in their paper crafting section, and it's a collection of nested boxes, and there happened to be 12 of them. So as soon as I saw this, I thought, well, that's gonna go like underneath my 12 Days of Christmas tree. And what I wanted to do was create kind of a gift tower of these boxes. So once I open this dang thing, I'll decorate them and stack them up, and then they'll go underneath my 12 Days of Christmas tree to kind of complete that theme. I tend to spend most of my time making, this is my new kitty, everybody. This is Shira. Shira, can you say hi? Can you say hi? I want to kiss you, but I've got such bright lipstick on. So the first thing I'm going to do is make them not this crafty cardboard color anymore. You can do this any way. I mean, there are a million and one ways to do this. For this one, I'm going to use spray paint. I've got this burgundy and a green, and I'm gonna kind of speckle that with some gold. Since that tree is fairly traditional and old-fashioned, I'm going to go with traditional and old-fashioned colors. So I'm going to paint these alternating, and then it's just a matter of decorating them. And again, there's no shortage of ways you can do that. Since I came up as a scrapbooker, I pulled out all my scrapbooking goodies and techniques. So I've got all kinds of beautiful papers, and this is like a velvet paper. I've got different sized, whoops, there goes my embossing powder. I've got different sized tags and things. So once I get my paint on, then I'm going to start experimenting and cutting out different numbers and words, and then kind of glue them all on together. So I'm gonna have a little fun playing, and then I'll show you how I assemble this whole thing together. So I took these outside and I gave them a coat of spray paint. I did every other one this dark green, and then every other one in a burgundy. And then I took some gold spray paint and I just kind of lightly misted over everything to give it kind of this metallic sheen. And then once I got the pieces together, I realized I didn't have a ton of space to work with. So I decided that all I wanted to do was a gold rim. So I dunked this rim in glue. This is the kind I use, the Tulip glitter glue. And then sprinkled some glitter all over it. And that's almost all I'm gonna do for the decorating, because there's really not a ton of space to work with, especially once you get up to the little top box. And I'm gonna, well, I'll show you. Okay, so with that all dry, then all I'm gonna do is add a little number on each box to really emphasize what this is all about. So I cut these numbers out of velvet paper, but you can just use stickers if you don't want to go to the trouble. And I'm gluing these on the side of each box, like this. See? Okay. So some of them, you can see they're still so thin. Like here, I had to get a little bit creative to fit that in. But it doesn't take a lot, so I'm gonna just leave it like that with just the numbers, and I've got enough to do on all four sides. And then I will glue these boxes in place so they can't wiggle around. Now, while I've got that all going, I've decided what I'm gonna do is take this gold ribbon and just tie the whole thing in a bow. And then I made this, so this is just a plain gift tag. You can get it at any office supply store. And just like I did with the rim here, I dunked this in glue and then sprinkled glitter over it and then just wrote, "From your true love." So when I get the bow on, I'll just kind of tie that to the side and then they'll get the point, right? That this is the 12 presents your true love gave to you on the 12 days of Christmas. So I'm going to get these numbers glued on and get this thing assembled and show you the final project. I got this great double-sided ribbon and that makes the bow tying super easy. So I've just put it underneath this tower of packages and I'll just tie a great big bow. There we go, and it's all done. This would be great for any tabletop or centerpiece, someplace you could use a little height. And for me, I'm gonna put it right underneath my 12 Days of Christmas tree. So it will look like presents around the tree all ready to open Christmas morning. I hope that this was inspiring for you to give a little homemade touch to your Christmas decorations this year. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll do my best to help you. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. I've got so much good stuff coming up. And please help me out by sharing any of my videos. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.